Questions for Anterio?
How long have you been waiting for a moment like that?
I've been waiting for a long time, but I've just been waiting for my name to be called because I knew that I could impact this team in many ways, and they ended up putting me on special teams. And my quickness and my size, I just knew I could get back there, and I knew I could make a play.
Walk me through what you saw in the punt block.
I just seen me and him. I mean, like, it was kind of like in slow motion, like the movies. And I knew the first one I missed, I was close, and I knew that I was going to get it the second time. I knew when the opportunity came back up, I knew I was going to make that play.
So multiple shots at blocking the punt. Was that something that was sort of schemed up, or is that just dominating the guy in front of you?
Coach schemed it up pretty well. He knew that I was going to be able to go in there, and if all I had to do was just do my job and get through that gap. None of them could, size-wise, get compared to me, so I dominated in that area, and I just got back there and made opportunities.
When you go to block a punt, are you sometimes hesitant to be, being called for roughing the punt, or you just go for it?
I mean, that's like in the back of my mind, but I knew that I've been practicing how to block punts and how to not hit the kicker, so I knew that once I got back there and got the opportunity, I knew I was not going to hit him.
Have you always been a guy who blocked punts? Have you always been?
This is really my first time being a special teams punt blocker, and it was an amazing feeling.
You got in high school?
Nah.
Can you kind of just go through how you ended up at Iowa? Obviously, it wasn't your first stop in college, but how did you just kind of get to this point?
I mean, not being much of a school person in high school, I had to take the harder route to going into JUCO, and I knew that was my last chance. That was my last opportunity, and I knew I had to keep my head up, so move straight through the bad moments. So I took JUCO pretty seriously, even though I got redshirted my first year, but I ended up pushing through that, getting bigger, stronger, and then when my opportunity came, I executed and ended up getting a lot of interest. I always wanted to come to Iowa, and I was just waiting for that.
What does it mean to have a game like this? Where it's not just all the top of the depth chart guys, where guys like you are contributing that haven't played a lot, backup running backs, scoring touchdowns, things like that. When you work hard in practice to have moments like that.
Well, it was great. I mean, like, I just wanted to see how I could impact the team, and Coach Wood just came up to me. He was like, "I believe that you can execute, and we're gonna put you in the special teams, and you're gonna block 2 punts." I should have had 2, but hey, we got 1, and it was a safety. So yeah.
When you talk about just like taking school more seriously, like what changed, I guess?
I mean, like, just understanding that school, if you want to play football, school is a major part. So I knew I had to take school seriously. I knew I had to leave the bad habits out and just lock in, and because I knew that I had the talent and the ability to go to this level, I just needed to get my mind right in school.
What are some habits you've changed?
I mean, like, just doing my work on time, turning it in, being a better classmate, asking the teachers for help. That was really a bad thing for me. I didn't want to be that guy, but ended up being the bigger person and doing that.
All right, thank you, Anterio.